Does applying a resin top coat scare the bejesus out of you?
Does your flip cup turn into a flop cup?
Well, if that's the case, we've got exactly an event for you. Kathleen Osmore from Cos Creations and ourselves are going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina, teaching for 2 days worth of classes coming up in June.
Yep.
Stick around for this episode for some wonderful pause from us.
Yes.
And also some information in the episode and at the end of the episode on how you can get your tickets. Let's get to the table.
Let's get to the table.
Well. So a little acknowledgement to the fact that for some reason we messed up I messed up the microphone. It was really robotic.
It was.
You couldn't hear
weird.
what we were saying. So this is a voiceover.
It is a voiceover.
What I'm showing you right here is my 20 by 20 inch canvas with my 24 karat gold leaf circle on it.
It's so pretty.
It's so shiny. It's lovely. Clearly, this is the Sarah Mack inspired technique. Sarah Mack has been doing these on her channel now for a few months. It's a series that she's got, which I super love. But I leveled up a little bit with the 24 karat gold. She uses gold spray paint. And then I've also put Payne's Grey on here. I've got my dustpan. My trusty dustpan. Sarah uses a really small dustpan to get her compositions, and I love what she does because they're so refined and so pretty. They're great. But I wanted to use a slightly bigger pan. Didn't want to use any negative space on this one. But you'll see, Jeremy, at the bottom I've left some space so that's where my pan is going.
Yes.
I'm super excited about this one, but we did talk about... Go on.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was going to say the colors.
These are the colours. There are 13 of them.
They are.
There are 13 of them. That is the Liquitex Basics Titanium White. That is the wonderful green gold from Golden. This one is a really cool light green grey from Liquitex Basics, which I really, really liked. And then we've got light rose and Titan Buff from Amsterdam.
That's right.
I really love those two together. And then I've got Oxide Black, and that's my Payne's Grey, which is really cool.
Amsterdam.
And it's the Payne's Grey that's in the background there, you can see. And then I've got gold. And then I've also got... That's the light rose. I'm not sure. Oh, the other one must have been white or something. I can't even remember what that was now when I look back at it. But there's the light rose. And I did add some white to it. This is 24 karat gold, obviously, because it's sparkly and shiny. We couldn't do it without. And then I added 2 TLPs as well. I've got a green one and a dark one, and I think that's asparagus. And I think it's Constellation is the black one. I think so. And then there was a whiter one in that cup too. This was I think
it was Whitehaven.
It was either that or like Ballerina or Slipper or something.
Yeah.
This was so long ago. It was like 4 weeks ago when I filmed this because I wanted it to dry and I wanted to resin it and blah, blah, blah. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm telling you here, is I'm going to layer a cup and then I'm going to pour it into the pan and I am going to wreck it before I pour the composition onto the canvas.
Yeah, you did.
This is a lot of fun. This is for a very special person.
It is for a very special.
It is. This is for Gia of Silky Gem, which we'll talk about in the outro. Entrepreneur, Vietnamese lady here, making candies from a family business. Amazing.
It's a real beautiful story.
It is. Check out our socials and check out the silkygem.com website for more fun stuff from those guys. And Jeremy, we talked about this in the intro, but we've got our Wilmington...
I know, I'm really
Fluid
excited about
Art with Friends.
I'm really excited about this Wilmington trip because this Fluid Art with Friends, it's in an amazing location.
Right.
And I've always wanted to go to Wilmington, and I hear it's beautiful and it's stunning. And
we have heard a lot of it from Kathleen. She's going to be moving there permanently, so it's going to be a wee trip for us to go paint with Kathleen over 2 days, the 21st and 22nd of June.
Yeah.
And we've got 16 hours worth of classes over those 2 days.
I know.
We've got a really great rate with the hotel downtown Wilmington, and there are spaces still available. So email us at masseartstudios@gmail.com, masseartstudio@gmail.com, and we'll send you all the information that you need to be able to come and join us. Tons of techniques, paint consistencies, resin, landscape swipes, embellishments, jelly printing. You're going to walk away with this with like 10 blooming canvases over the 2 days. So consider it because it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys there.
Well, I hope to see you there.
I'm going to be there.
Well, I've been very glad
bells
about
and
it.
whistles on.
Well, I can't wait to see where those bells are going to be attached. Now, I'm going to go layer a cup.
All right, go layer a cup.
Let me do that first, and then we'll be back shortly. All right, let's get to this. What am I thinking? All right, I'm going to start with, what am I supposed to start with?
One of the 13 colors.
One of the 13 colors is going to go in first.
That's I like that color.
It is pretty. And I'm only going to go halfway up this cup.
Okay.
Just because I want to use 2 cups and I don't want to put too much paint in because I'll have a sloppy mess at the bottom. So this is just the normal titanium white on top of that pearl with that gold. And let's go in with some of that really nice, like green gray. I'm really into that color.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, and then the green gold. I like that one a lot too. And then let's put a little bit of one of these piggies in. Let's see what happens. This is the Galaxy.
What did you mix the piggies with?
So the piggies were mixed with, they were mixed with Liquitex Gloss Medium as a way to bind them together. And then I mixed them with Floetrol. So that was it, just those 2 things. Let's get some black in there. A little dark on dark action. A bit more white. Like that. And then let's go back in with the light rose. I'd like some chiffon on top of that one actually. Ooh, this is such a pretty color too.
I do like that color.
Love that one. And then some more of the sage. I think I've got everything in here, maybe just not the Titan buff. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I got all the colors in here. Maybe I didn't get some of the asparagus in. Let's get her in there.
I like that color too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you only going to go halfway up?
I am only going to go halfway up, yes. No, I am. I'm definitely only going to go halfway up.
Okay.
So there we go. That's my first cup done, and I'm going to layer another cup right now.
Awesome.
Okay, you ready, Jeremy?
I am.
I think I said earlier that I was doing a ring pour, but I actually meant a straight pour.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
I even confused myself for a moment. So I'm going to take my cup of many colours,
yes,
and I'm going to straight pour this one into the pan. Let's do that.
Good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all, actually. One-handed this down. Okay, so I'm going to just take the end of my paintbrush here and just do a little bit of wrecking. So let me just think. I want to incorporate the gold into. Okay, all right. Okay, now let's get this pan on the painting. Now I'm going to just put a little bit of the pearl white on the edge, just to allow this to come off this pan really easily. And I'm going to try and go really slowly with this one, and also get as much of the paint on the canvas as I can, but in a nice even distribution.
Yeah.
Because normally what happens when you do this pan is that everything starts coming off at the beginning, so I'm going to try and make sure that that doesn't happen. And let's just think about where I want to be. Okay, I want to be about here. So let's get this one stretched out onto this canvas.
You pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Don't need you. Needing you just made me realize all the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Dancing all these tears away. 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 No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Bad love, bad love, bad love. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love.
I turned it, I flipped it on its head so that you can all see the orientation that I was looking at. I know that there was lots of cutting in and out of audio. Apologies, again, we messed up the audio for some reason. But I'm loving this piece. Using Torchy, Jeremy,
Yes.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
For refilling my gas
Yes.
tank. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
I torched this one a few times because I didn't tilt the paint. There's a lot of paint on here.
Yeah.
But it still dried really, really well.
It
which
did,
I'm very
it dried
glad about.
perfect.
But there's a lot of torching of this one, and I'm being careful not to burn the 24 karat gold leaf in. But oh boy, I absolutely love this.
It's, you know what? I was so pleasantly surprised at how this came out.
Okay.
Because you see it on the canvas like this.
Right.
I was concerned about it drying.
Right.
I was really concerned about like it cracking or something
Right.
like that.
Me too.
But it is stunning.
Thank you, Boo.
Stunning.
And I love this black bit of kind of negative base that I got in the pan. That's actually very much like the TLP Constellation there,
Yeah.
which was great. And there is so much sparkle and shimmer on this one because of the 24 karat gold.
It's insane.
And the TLPs, and because of the 24 karat gold leafing. Yeah, it looked really, really great.
I really like that 24 karat gold leaf.
Me too. I'm going to use it a lot more. Thank you again to Sarah Mack for the inspiration.
Yeah.
And Gio, I hope you love this one. There's another piece, a sister piece coming to you, which I painted off camera, but you'll see me resin next week. Yeah, thank you guys. I hope you love this one as much as I do. Over to you, Jezebel.
Yes. So I am loving the colors. There was a little too many of them.
How can you ever have too many?
I know. And you know, it was just a few too many. So what I did was I took some out.
You pared them down.
I pared them down, and I actually added the Golden's Azo Gold.
Oh, you did? That's right. I forgot all about that.
Yes.
Okay. Which
there
is
it
that?
is.
Okay.
And I really liked that.
Because you love that one with the green gold.
I do.
Right.
I do that and gold, and yeah, I love it. And so, but
what are you doing in this technique?
oh my gosh, I decided to do a galaxy pour. Oh,
Okay.
that's my colors
There it
right
is.
there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Azo Gold. And I decided to do a galaxy pour, which is a straight pour, and then you ring pour,
Yep.
and then you straight pour it again. You turn your hand, then you ring
Oh
pour
my
it
god,
again.
that was perfect timing. Well done.
And yeah, but I really love this technique. I think it always comes out pretty. I got my canvas taped and backed right there.
Do you know how big that one is? Can you remember?
That was a 14 by 18.
Looks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's about right.
Or 16 by 18, sorry.
Something
16
like
by
that.
18.
How would you feel being back in the studio again?
Oh my gosh, you know what? It's so nice being
so
creative again and getting back in there and painting. It's been a while. It's been a while,
Yeah, nice.
and it's just so. I love painting with you. It's just been so nice for us to be back in there
Thank you
together.
for that. And we're
So-
excited to be painting with Kathleen.
Oh, I know. I can't wait in Wilmington. Yeah,
Would you like to lay your cup?
let's layer the cup.
Let's do it. Do it right now. But do it right now.
I'm getting to it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So these are the colours that you've still got left.
Yes.
So it's still the essence of what I had. You've just removed some of the extra whites and blacks
Yeah,
and golds.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of this Titan Buff.
Time of light.
Titan Buff Light.
Can I talk to you while you do it?
Absolutely, of course.
Are you excited about pouring for a weekend with the wonderful Kathleen?
I love Kathleen,
That goes without saying.
and yeah, I absolutely love Kathleen. I think she's incredible, and she's so much fun to paint with, and it's gonna be a really great weekend. It's gonna be a really great weekend.
We've got some really great stuff on the syllabus. So Kathleen is doing some wonderful landscape swiping,
Yeah.
jelly printing, embellishments, all sorts of stuff. And she's super excited about getting the chance to have 4 hours worth of a class, because it means that she can do some stuff that she can't do at Fluid Art Experience, for example,
Yes.
because they're only 3 hours. But then the same goes for us. So we're going to be able to show you and talk through things like Jeremy's going to do a class on paint consistencies for different techniques.
Yes.
So, what the paint consistency should be for a blowout versus a ring pour versus a ribbon pour versus a straight pour versus a swipe,
Yes.
which is going to be really fun. And then we're going to be able to teach you some basic techniques. We're going to kick up some basic techniques. And then we're also going to do some resin work. So you're going to walk away from this whole weekend
with a lot of knowledge.
a ton of canvases and a ton of knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I'm really excited. I am. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm also really excited to see Wilmington.
I know. You know what? I have not. Well, I've been to North Carolina whenever I was a kid.
Right.
Less than a kid actually, because Jim and Tammy Faye Baker baptized me and my little brother.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Claim to fame.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little fact of my life.
Factoid.
But yeah, it's, you know what? I can't wait to go and actually experience it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Wilmington. It's going to be the home of one of our favourite artists. I know that Kathleen is moving there. She's building her house there, so it won't be built by the time we get there, but it'll almost done. So I'm sure we'll get a chance to see it. And she raves about the food, and she raves about the people. So
I know.
We've got a group booking discounted rate in a really great location in downtown Wilmington. These rooms are normally like $250, but we've got them at a super reduced rate. So when you do book, I'll send you the reservation link. That is if there are still seats available. Like I said, unfortunately, we're only able to get 20 people in this room, and those same 20 people will be with us for the full weekend. So act quickly if you want to get those seats. It's very southwestern, not southwestern, what do you call it? When it's like, is that what you say, southwestern?
Yeah, southwestern.
Yeah, I like it. It's very Santa Fe in a cup.
Yep. My gosh. All right. Here we go, you guys.
So talk me through a galaxy pour while you do it.
Well, a galaxy pour is just me doing this. It's a straight pour, right?
Okay.
And then
I noticed, oh, there's the rings.
Yeah, there's the rings.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back to doing, I'm going a little fast. I need to slow it down a little bit.
Ooh, I love that green gold. There's
Right.
another ring. So the galaxy pour being the combination of a ring and a straight pour, basically.
Yes.
So you're going to get both ribbons, and then you're going to get rings.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Azo orange on there. Thank God it's your favourite colour.
I know, right?
There's still a little bit of paint left in that coat. You just have to tilt it.
I know, I was just being...
I know, I see it. I like it.
I'm sorry, I'm just so into it. Okay, here we go, dismount.
Wow.
I probably just like threw paint
All over the garage door. How are you liking this so far?
You know what? I love these colors. I really do.
Did you look at it at this point and be like, holy moly, this is orange?
No, I didn't, because I knew that it would stretch out. Yeah, I knew it would stretch out.
I looked at it and thought,
I know
holy
you did. You said that. You said it. You
There
actually
was
said it.
so much Azo in there. I mean, I know you love orange, but there was a lot. However, as you'll see at the end, if you stick with us, folks, the dried composition is not very orange.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
You have to just let it do its process.
Well,
and when you stretch it out, like
right.
other colors come up from underneath that you didn't see. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. It's that tilt that reveals everything, especially in that ring and that,
Yeah, absolutely.
straight pour that you did.
Yeah.
Now you're putting on a...
Flow extender.
Which is...
A flow extender is paint you put around your composition, and it allows it to kind of hold in the middle a little bit while it slides around the edges better.
I love that. Yes, it is. And the alternative being...
Is a flood coat, which you put...
Base coat.
Or base coat, sorry. Base coat, which is putting paint all over the canvas before you pour your composition onto the
What
canvas.
techniques do you traditionally do, a base coat rather than a flow extender?
A flip cup,
Right.
a dirty pour, like, I mean...
A dirty pour being what? You mean
a dirty... You do a dirty pour into it to make a flip cup.
Right. A flip cup is what you were
Yeah,
going to say.
yeah, flip
Got
cup
it.
or an open cup.
Yeah, an open cup for sure. And like things like also when we used the leaky cup and things like that.
Yeah.
Anything that you need the paint to like move and slide is when you'll do the base coat. Right. Okay. You're being very, very gentle here with your little
know.
piggy paddle.
It's been so long. Yes,
It's so long. But I see you spreading this out.
Yeah.
And what you're trying to do is basically just wet the canvas, yeah?
Yes, I'm just wetting the canvas. I'm getting it up to the colors there.
What would happen if you didn't put this on?
What would happen is the direction that you started to tilt it, it would roll over on itself because the paint catches on the canvas.
Right.
So it would literally just roll over on itself.
And you would lose all those
would
wonderful
lose everything.
lines and
Yeah.
beautiful fingerlings that you've just created
Absolutely.
from this galaxy pour.
Yeah.
Do you like galaxy pours? Because you don't do a lot of them.
I do actually like. I really like galaxy pours a lot. I love
Right.
the fingerlings and stuff in it.
Yeah, me too. I like straight pours more than ring pours. So for me, a galaxy is really nice because you get kind of the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Lovely. We haven't said this for the longest time, but it is about to be 241. Or
Yes, tilting time.
it's going to be tilting
Tilting
time.
time.
Let's tilt this bad boy out. Yeah, you're going to tilt this once you've torched it.
Yes.
Which is so important with every single pour, but specifically when you've got thicker paints and when you're doing things like the straight pour, which you're pouring from above, it's churning all that paint together.
Yes.
You got to pop those bubbles. Now it's, I believe, tilting time.
Oh, hold on, maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm sitting there. I know I'm talking because my hands are crossed. Oh, there we go. It's tilting time.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Let's tilt this bad boy out. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. Which way are you going to go with it first?
I'm going to the left.
This way. Okay, guys, sit back and watch the tilt.
Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might succeed. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. Oh, it looks like we made it.
It's like delving
Alright.
into the innards of a satsuma. I like this
I don't
one.
understand what that meant, but
A satsuma, it's like an orange.
I thought it more of like a cave. It looks like,
Oh, okay, whatever.
but yes.
I love
here
this.
You go.
I love this. I love it. I love
Yes. I actually really love this a lot. And isn't it interesting how more of that green gold and the white and the gold that I did put in it really came through a lot more than that Azo
it. Orange.
orange.
Orange Azo Gold.
Azo Gold, sorry.
Yeah, there is still a lot of gold. There is still a lot of orange there for sure. But I'll tell you, when you stretched it, you've got a lot more of the other colours. And it's so pretty, Jeremy.
Thank you.
I really like this. Like Jeremy said, stick around to the very end because we'll show you the dried results. What are you going to do next?
Let's take you in for a close-up.
You want to show everyone a little bit of a closer-up view?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do it. Don't forget, everyone, Wilmington, 21st and 22nd of June. Masse Art Studio at gmail.com for more information. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you at the end.
Bye.
When you insist, I can't resist. You start me up. Look in your eyes, you're always in control. I need to know if you're just playing. I've been weighing if you're worth my time. Or am I fooling myself? You set the bar, you build it up. You start again, there needs devotion. You start the fire that burns me out. Now
So there you have it, folks.
There you have
There
it.
you have it. Back in the studio, back painting again.
I know.
Everyone's been asking where we are, what's been going on. We've just been doing stuff. And Jeremy's been working, I've been working, we had the Fluid Art Experience. There's been a lot going on, and creatively, we were both a bit meh. So, but I feel like we're back in it-ish, dipping our toes in it.
We are definitely back in it.
Dipping the toes back in the creative
Yes,
world. And
I'm
I
excited.
love what you did.
Well, thank you.
So show everyone at home. It's
Let's
dry.
see
It's beautiful.
here.
So this was
This was a galaxy pour. So it's a galaxy pour is mixed between a ring pour and a straight pour.
That is right. It's got that beautiful green gold in there.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some wonderful 24 karat gold in there. So
Yeah.
It's like really sparkling and shining.
It is.
What are you thinking genuinely, honestly? Because you know we're always honest.
Honestly, I think it's pretty.
Okay.
I think it needs to pop more. So I think a coat of resin is really going to make that gold and that green and everything just like come to life. So,
Speaking of,
oh my God, you guys.
we filmed this a week or so after. No, actually, we filmed this 4 weeks after we painted these pieces because I've applied a resin top coat to my art. And if you come back next Wednesday, I'm going to show you how I did that process. So this is a kind of a two-parter. Now, this is one of the two pieces I painted. If you're not following us on our social medias, by the way, please do. We've got Instagram, we've got TikTok,
Facebook,
and the YouTube channel, and it's Masse Art Studios everywhere. The painting of the other piece, the sister piece to this one, you'll see just on the socials. We're not going to actually put it on the YouTube channel. So please go follow us and go see the other artwork. Thank you, Jeremy. So here she is. Oh my goodness. I am in love with this. That 24 karat gold, can you see her shining right there?
It is glimmering.
Shining bright like a diamond. And then got a wonderful resin top coat on it. If I can take it a little bit closer to the camera, you'll be able to see the TLPs in here. You'll be able to see the 24 karat gold in here. It's hard to pick up on camera, but we've got all this shine and sparkle.
I know.
In the, both in the actual Payne's Grey and also in the composition. There's little kind of tiny flecks of the 24 karat gold there, like stars in the night sky. I think you can see those on the camera just now. I love this piece. It's painted for a very special someone.
Yes.
If you've been following us on the socials as well, you will have seen us eating silky gems, some crystal candies, and people have been like, what are you boys doing?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we always like to celebrate and collaborate and lift people up. And Gia, from the wonderful Silky Gems, is a fantastic entrepreneur. Went through some very similar things that you did, Jeremy. Spent a little bit of time homeless, was in a car with a kid, living here in the States. And yeah, super crazy. But then using her Vietnamese recipe, started her own candy company, you know, from her own kitchen. Now she's got a commercial kitchen, thousands upon thousands of orders. And it was just a story that really resonated with me. Plus the candies are absolutely delicious. I'm obsessed. Jeremy, is there a day that goes by that I don't eat candy?
He does. He eats that all the time. But if you really want a good one, get that sour green apple, right? Get that one. Oh my God, that is my...
It is, yeah. The green apple was really great. And then you dip it in that pixie dust.
Oh my
Amazing.
God.
So silkygem.com for the candies. Use Masse Art Studios for a discount code.
Yep.
This is one of two pieces that I painted specifically for Gia. So Gia, this one's coming to you very soon. All right, folks. That is it.
That is it.
An amazing episode. We had a lot of fun with this one. Come back and see us next week. We've got another episode and hopefully they'll be in like the regular rotation going forward.
Yeah.
And email masseartstudios@gmail.com for more information on that Wilmington weekend. We still do have spaces available. Kathleen's teaching landscape swipes. She's got embellishment pours. She's got jelly printing. We've got paint consistency. We've got resin top coating. It's 16 hours worth of classes over 2 days.
Yes.
And it's less than $100 an hour for you guys, which you can't find anywhere else. So please email if you're interested in joining us in Wilmington, North Carolina. Those dates again, 21st, 22nd of June. Come and see us. We've got some spots available and we'd love to fill them.
That would be amazing.
All right, guys. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you very soon.
Glad to be back.